Hello, everyone, and welcome to Mermaid Soul Readings. I'm delighted to have you here. I truly appreciate the time you take to connect with my energy. We'll start with today's reading. Today, we'll be seeing about how women perceive you. Okay, it could be any woman in your life, how they perceive you, how they see you when they notice you. Okay, their opinion and your personality traits of how they look at you, uh, your attributes and characteristics. That's what the whole reading will be about. So this will be pile 1 and pile 2 and pile 3. Okay, whenever you're ready, you can just feel centered and pick your pile. All right, hope you have got enough time to pick your pile. I'm starting with pile 1. Pile number 1, how women perceive you. Women perceive you as a person, you are a giver, you are a provider, you make them happy. Okay, so that's how women perceive you. But then you make them happy, you are a provider, you are a giver. On top of all that, uh, what about conversations, normal conversations? How do you take it? That is something which you need to think of. But I think if people whom you provide, people whom you give, you are a giver. If you are a giver, people whom you give, people whom you provide, they are happy with you. Yes, you are a responsible, you're very responsible, you're very good at doing your due, doing your work, very good at your responsibilities. You make sure that you are not lapsing in anything. Uh, Everything is being done on time. You are a disciplined individual. Okay. Yes, you do all this, you provide all that, you are a giver, you make sure that you do your duty as maybe it could be for your partner, or it could be for your parents, or it could be for your siblings, or it could be your friend. But okay, what about having a casual conversation with you? How do you take it? It is all about you doing and doing, and you are a giver. That is all seen. I think maybe at a young age you decided that this is how I'm supposed to be and I have to provide all my life. But I think you also, somewhere, you are missing some light moments in life. You are not giving importance to some light moments, little moments in life, which actually adds a lot of importance, which actually adds a lot of happiness in your life. I think that is something which you need to focus on. That's how women feel when they see you. Yes, you are very serious, very serious person, where you consider a lot of responsibilities is on your head, is on your shoulder, and you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to provide, because a lot of people depend on you. Maybe your family is depending on you. But then when it comes to casual conversation, I think don't you cannot have a casual conversation, or you cannot find happiness in little moments. What about you? I think that's when you engage with women. That's when you try to make try to have some rapport with women, in indulging in conversations, in having casual conversations. So where do you land up? Where do you see when it comes to a woman having an opinion, and how do you take it, and how can you indulge yourself? How can you involve yourself, not indulge, involve yourself in those kind of conversation? How do you feel about it? um, they also feel that it's not okay. There will be some people, maybe some people who needs you, who see you as a provider, they will like you as a provider. At the same time, some people wants to see you as equal. What about other conversations? What about you involving in such kind of conversations, such kind of debates, or having a pleasant mm yeah, a pleasant casual conversation with someone? How do you feel about it? How, what about your views? What about your happiness? They see you as a person who is always serious, who has been a giver. See, you can be. There's nothing wrong. You are just being a responsible person. There's nothing wrong. I am not saying that you are wrong, but I think deep down you also know that you need happiness. Deep down you also know that there is something that you actually missed. Maybe if not now, I think you already know that you also wanted to be a part of happy, go lucky, funny, um, a little bit of carefree kind of a person. Doesn't mean that you do not have to be. You always have to be a provider. That's how women perceive you. They see that when they come and ask you for help, you provide them, you give, you offer. But what about having a casual conversation? I think you turn your back. You don't involve much in those kind of conversation. You don't involve much in lighter moments of life. I think that's how they see you. Hmm. Okay, so that's when I think certain times, certain moments, women also expect you this kind of light, uh, carefree conversation where you just let your guard down. You're always on. Your guard is always up. You're always closed off. But it is good. There are certain people who just love it because there are certain people who expect you to provide, who expect you to be a giver. Yes, that is needed, but then there are certain people, if you wanted to be a friend of a person, friend of somebody, then I think you need to, if you wanted to see a happy side of a person, I think you also need to start to show your happy side. So that's how women perceive you, because you are very good at having serious conversations, talking about worldly issues, what is needed and what is not needed. You're very good in taking care of things. You handle a lot of responsibilities. But then what about when you try to have conversations in terms of, you know, understanding lighter moments, taking in lighter moments of life, and trying to be in the present. Yeah, that is more important. Trying to be in the present and having those lighter conversations. I think that's what is needed here. That's what they expect you to be. But then I think they see you as a serious person because of these kind of your aim is, you aim high, you have a higher goal to reach. You wanted something. Yes, all that is needed in your life. I'm not saying all the qualities which you have are really really good, but then despite having all these qualities, you forget to make yourself happy, to engage yourself in having lighter moments of life, little moments of life that contributes a lot in your life. I think that's something which you need to work on. It's up to you. It's your wish, whether you want it to be this way. Always a serious person, but it's your choice. But this is how women perceive you. But the people whom you provide for, yes, they are very much happy and they are thankful to you, and they see you as a person who's very responsible, highly responsible person, which is something. And that's why you do all this, because you want it to be you want it to be seen as a responsible person. But if you like, I think you if you want to be in touch with a woman, or if you want to be touch with a person whom you want to have a casual conversation, if you like somebody's happiness, you also need to be seen as a person who loves to be happy. You are happy on the inside. What I'm trying to say is, when you provide someone for someone, when they are happy, you are happy. What about you as a person? I think this is about you, but how they perceive you is as a person who is actually very strong individual, who likes to be a giver, who likes to help others, who likes to be a part of discussions that are actually serious. That's how they see you. How they want you to be is to have casual conversation. That's how women perceive you. Yeah, try to give attention to the people in your life. Try to give attention to the people just like how they are. If a person is it means, like, I'm not asking you to act. Okay, I'm not asking you to act. I'm just asking you to be natural, and try to be aware of those little moments that are making you happy, and acknowledge the people around you. Acknowledge your own happiness. Start acknowledging your own little moments, so that you also celebrate others little moments. Celebrate life. I don't know, it doesn't, hope it doesn't look like a cliche. I'm just sharing you, this is what you really need. That's why I'm saying you need to start listening to those little moments in life, and try to be in the present. Let down your guard for some time. People can see who you are, and there are, I believe, though being a giver, though being a provider most of the time, I also see that you also have needs. What about that? You also have needs. It's not about you always giving needs to others. You also have needs. Let them see for who you are. Yeah, I'm literally getting the emperor, which is true, which is you. I think you are this way because of the. I think you are being trained to be this way because early from the start of your life, I think you decided that this is how. Maybe you were given a lot of responsibilities even since your childhood. Even since the time you were born, you were given a lot of responsibilities. So you thought this is how life is going to be, and I have to toughen up in order to uh, be in this. In order to go through life, I have to become rigid and tough, and uh, move, and that's how I'm going to live, because I have responsibilities in my life, and I'm not gonna. Yes, you have responsibilities, you can be disciplined, you're very consistent, and you will have all those goals that will be reached. Okay, also understand you are a human. And it is okay to have all these emotions in life. It is not okay, it is also necessary to feel all those emotions in your life. It is not just about work and responsibility and and being a provider and not giving importance to your needs. Start giving importance to your needs and try to mm, live those little moments of happiness. Okay, this is something which you that's how people, this is also some women perceive you as a person who is very rigid, uh, person who always takes care of others, who can handle responsibilities. Yes, you're a, that they pursue as a, they see you as a person who's a very good, uh, responsible person. That's how women perceive you. Serious, responsible person who can take care of others, who knows to handle responsibilities, who is very well grounded. Okay, that's the message I have for you, pile number one. Please share your thoughts in the comment section below if this reading resonates with you. I would like to know if this reading resonates. Yeah, I'm starting with pile number two. Hey, pile two, how women perceive you. Oof. Nine of Cups and Ten of Cups and Five of Pentacles. I think once when you move a path, when something happens to you, you completely make it over, you get it done, and you move on with your life. When you move on with your life, you just don't simply just move on with your life. You completely cut it off there. You completely make sure that it is over and then you move on with your life. When you start, you are also a person who likes to uh, have goals in your life, and you have high values and high you wanted to have high goals and high values. You are not a person who will just easily uh, you are an ambitious person. You are an ambitious person, not just in one way, in many ways. You will have, you are yeah, you are an ambitious person and people like that about you. When something is gone, you just don't stay there, but you stay, you feel all those emotions, and then you move on. You are a highly ambitious person, not just in your professional life and also in your personal life. And women see that, and women see that about you. When something also happens, when something bad also happens in your life, when something doesn't work well in your life, you also make sure that you mourn. You literally mourn. You stay there, you mourn. It takes a lot, it takes lot of time for you to move away from, just get rid of the old energies. If something does, if something doesn't, if something you, if you lose something in your life, but then you also know how to raise up. You just don't stay there. Yes, it takes a lot of time for you to come out of it, but you just don't stay there. You again try to redefine your goals. You have high ambitions. You just do not want to stay in the place where you were at 5 years back or 10 years back. If you are staying in the same place, you will not stay in the same place. You always wanted to grow and evolve, and your ambitions are high. You make sure that your goals are achieved. Highly ambitious person, and people love that about you. And you have given equal importance to every aspect of your life, be it personal, professional, happiness, hobbies, and everything in your life. You try to give importance to all emotions. I'm sorry, I heard a noise. Yeah. So you try and give importance to all emotions in your life, every aspect of your life. You make sure that everybody's happiness is being fulfilled, and your cup is overflowing, and also others cups overflow. You are a balanced individual. But when something happens to you, you also try to, yeah, you also try to analyze a lot. When something is lost, you also try to analyze a lot and make sure that you don't get engaged with it. You analyze a lot, yes, you engage a lot, but then, yeah, it takes a lot of time, but then you raise up. That is the important thing which you need to note down. This is also something which you need to know. How else women perceive you? How else women perceive you? How else women perceive you? Give me a minute. I'm sorry. Thank you. Thank you for waiting. Yeah. So there is a lot when it comes to you. Okay, you are a leader. You are an ambitious person. You always have high goals and you wanted to be on top. You are a leader and you expect, yeah, very balanced individual in terms of taking care of your health, taking care of your personal life, taking care of your professional lives, taking care of your hobbies. I see you very much balanced, very much highly balanced. That's how people see you. They see you as an ambitious person who has time for everything in their life, who give equal importance to every little thing that has happened, every aspect of your life, and your cup is overflowing, and people could see that. And people could see that you are a leader, and you are a giver, and you know how to contribute to others as well. You also know how to contribute to people who need. When they are in need, you also provide that as well. So beautiful. But but I think there are certain things you keep yourself as secret, and people wants to know about it. People want to know about it, but you don't share much. I think that is something which people would like to know, because that is a side of you which, yeah, that is a side of you which you don't show it to the world. There are certain things which is something you don't express, you don't show, but then that is something which people would like to know, but you don't show it to the world. But that is your choice, that is your thing. But otherwise, I'm seeing all very good, beautiful, very good uh, energy from you, very much balanced energy from you. When it comes to work, you make sure that you also express that you're trying to have a balance in all aspects of life, which is very good. You might be an emotionally intelligent or emotionally mature person. That is very well seen in your professional life and also in your personal life. uh, there are certain aspects of yourself which you keep it to you, and that is also very well seen, that you don't share everything. It could be something personal, you don't share much to anybody, but then you moan on your own. Yeah. I think all these aspects are being, you have been trained to be this way, because I think you are this way because you learned to be this way. You do not want yourself, you do not see yourself in a place where you could not achieve. Feeling like you could not achieve something is actually a sort of a drawback kind of a thing. That's how you feel. But whatever effort you're taking, but whatever you're doing is all seen. women perceive you as a person who is a go-getter, who is ambitious, and you give equal importance to every aspect of your life. You make sure that everyone is being respected, and people love you for what you do. What only for, not only for your own discipline, but also for your own leadership. People like you make sure that wherever you go, your spark is being spread. Everyone can feel that spark, everyone can feel their energy. You make sure that the whole place is being lit. Wow, that's how women perceive you. But there is a certain darker side of you which you keep it to yourself, and I don't know whether how that is affecting you, but you're not showing yourself that it is affecting you, but it is a little bit here and there. People could understand, people could see that, but you think that it is actually over, but sometimes it still lingers in the past. It still lingers in the background. That is also seen to some extent. Yeah, I think you just need to completely cut that something that has happened in the past. It could be a past relationship or past people in the past. You completely wanted to cut it off, but you're not able to. Your situation is not allowing yourself to completely cut it off because of something. I think if you want, I think you will. That is also seen. That is also somewhere that women see that aspect as well. But at the same time, you are doing so well, and women are attracted towards you. That's true. Women are attracted towards you. But you are very balanced. You know how to handle that as well. Very good, pile number two. And the way you carry yourself, you know, you will not be easily be swayed. I think you don't show much of your personal life to your professional life. Yeah, that is also there, which people would like to know. But there is something which they wanted to know. I don't know, I feel like sharing that. There is something which you need to completely cut it off, which you have not done. Maybe you will get to know what it is. The reading is about how women perceives you, so I'm giving you only the attributes and characteristics, personality traits. Okay, that's the message I have for you, pile number two. Please share your thoughts in the comment section below. And I'm starting with pile number three. Pile number three, how women perceive you. Wow. Pile number three, you are trapped. Women want you to come out, heal. They are showing you the way, but you decide that you will stay here. You are not leaving. You are not trying to, you are not a person. Okay, pile number two. I think women feel that you are trapped. You are trapped in a situation and you have decided not to move out. I think your situation might be stagnant right now, but you want to move. Women, people are, if you feel like women are leaving you, women are not, somebody is leaving you, or you are not around people because I think you want it to be this way. You do not want to move out, or you feel like someone has actually done something in the past. All it is showing me right now is you need to heal. But how women perceive you as a person who will stand on their ground, whether it is right or wrong. If you feel like something is right, you will just stay there. For how long, for how many hours, or how many days, years, or months, you just stay there. You make sure that there is something which I need to prove, or something which I need to experience, or something doesn't work well with me, I stay here and I do not go out. I make sure that even when a way is shown to you, you make sure that you just stay here, and that's why maybe some women might depart from you. It's not that you don't feel that as a loss at all. You just feel like, okay, I'm staying here, I want to stay here, and I do not want to be there. But I think at some time you need to take action, but that's your choice. Yeah. Women perceive you as a person who is a little, I think you are immature. You wanted to work on a lot of things, you wanted to do things, you wanted to achieve a lot, but then there's no movement happening, and all they see you as being staying in the same place doesn't it's not going to help you, is what they feel. I know there are a lot of issues that is coming up in your life which is asking you to fight, which is asking you to make it is asking you to make a move. It is asking you to go up there and fight. But I don't see you taking any movement. How women perceive you is a person who doesn't care much about anything, but you need a new beginning. You might have given, I think people might have offered you to walk out of something, to move out of something, to come out of something, but then I don't see you actually moving out. But I think you also have wish fulfillment. You also have certain things which you wanted to uh, achieve. You have goals in your mind. You have many goals in your mind. But if you want that those goals to be achieved, if you want that to be fulfilled, I think you also need to make a move. Right now, if things are stagnant, I think this has been there for a long time. There are options, but I don't see you moving out of it. I'm getting this the second time. I will share this with you. Yeah, women see you as a person who is like, when you wanted to share something, it's too loud. It's you just share things as too loud. I think you decide that until you heal, you're not going to leave. If you feel like you're going to stay here until you're not going to leave, I think it's time. Women feel that you are a little trapped. You stand on your ground. You do not want it to uh, you know you have certain ideology about the world, about women in general, or about anybody in general, about anything, everything. You have an opinion and you will not be shaken, and you will not uh, have anything in the you do not have this thing like agree to disagree. If something doesn't sit well with you, you just let it go. I think you need to start working on these opportunities. I think you need to start balancing your life. That's what women want you to know. That's how women perceive you, and women perceive you as a person who is also a person who will fight for what they want. You will fight for what you want. You are not a person who will easily give up. You believe in certain ideologies, you have certain principles in your life, and you want that to be accepted, or you could be a non-conformist. Whichever way you are, they see that you are a person who doesn't give up easily. If this is what you feel is believe if you this is what you believe is true for you, you just stay there. You just don't give up easily. Just, I'm picking up this suggestion again and again. The advice for you is to stay. Yes, if you believe something is true, stay there. If somebody is saying something is not true, like if that doesn't fit well with you, try to balance. Try to take both sides of the coin. Try to see both sides. You might have a story, they might have a story. You might not have gone through what they had gone through. So I think you can try to see both sides, and then see, try somewhere whether you can stay in the middle of it rather than completely saying no to it. You see this woman going out and coming out of another way. I think you need a whole new transformation. You don't give up easily. All your attributes are really good. You don't give up easily. You have certain ideologies and you just stick on to it. When you wanted to do something, you make sure that it has been reached well on the other side. All that responsibilities, whatever you do, it's all good. It's all great. At the same time, this is your advice, which you need to balance both sides, both black and white, and try to stay somewhere in the middle sometime, not all the time, not all the time in your life. I know you need clarity, you go behind clarity. I think you will change. There is a lot of transformation that is happening. I don't know, this is going into healing aspect of it, but this is how women perceive you. That's the message I have for you, pile number 3. um, I know you. Again, I'm coming back, but then I just feel like there's something to say. You don't give up easily, and that is something women like it. But there is also some certain things which you don't see clearly. Some clarity is needed. Pile number 3. Sit with your thoughts or try to journal. You will find it. Okay, that's the message I have for you, pile number 3. Please share your thoughts in the comment section below. And thank you for joining me today. I hope these insights provided the clarity and direction you need as you move forward. If this reading resonates with you, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more sessions. And I look forward to connect with you in my next reading. Stay well. Bye.